Hi, Lori Michelle, Moshiach, to talk about a fun topic, sex. Is premarital sex against God's laws? No. So what are you going to do now? It's not against God's laws, but marriage is a mitzvah, a commandment, and it is preferred. Why? Because if you don't get married and you have premarital sex, which isn't a sin, you have plenty of opportunity to sin, to do it wrong, to have sex with the wrong person, or to commit a sin in the eyes of God. So marriage is a protection, but it's more than that. I'm going to read you an excerpt from my book, Blindsided by Messiah, and it's from one of my boxing rounds, boxing round number 3, when I take you into a boxing round and beat you up. And in this boxing round, which is called BFF or FFB, which one are you? BFF is best friend forever, and FFB is a new abbreviation that I came up with for filthy, foul barbarian. I'm just going to read a little bit and explain to you that Moshiach has been through it all with you. I've done it and I've lived to tell. And in this paragraph, I write, while I was never one of those popular people we all knew throughout high school, by the time I went to college, I had tons of friends. I loved my friends, and they espoused to love me too. It was quite the love fest of friendship, and many boyfriends along the way. Too many. I went the traditional secular way, which included dating many boys. I was raised to believe that having boyfriends was a rite of passage. My parents never encouraged a promiscuous lifestyle, but they didn't teach me about another choice or way of life either. So off I went from public school to college to experience sex, drugs, and rock and roll. My friends and I were having a ton of fun, so I thought. Many people in America go down this slippery slope of experimenting with pot, alcohol, and sex. Waiting until marriage was thought to be stupid and old-fashioned. Nobody waited until marriage anymore. That was something they did in the olden days, and I was raised in the modern era. There, for the grace of Hashem God, the King of the universe, go I. I had many boyfriends. Along the way, I only had 2 Jewish boyfriends. True. And I married one of them, gratefully. And I'm no longer married now. That's a subject of another day, marriage. But I do believe in marriage. And I do believe and know that girls wait until marriage. Boys wait until marriage. It is not worth the price of entry. And a lot of people are going to scoff at this and say, yeah, right, wait until marriage. But there's reasons, and God gives us plenty of reasons. No, it's not a sin. No, I didn't sin, but I can tell you many a boy sinned against me, and they used me, my vessel, my body, which protects my soul, which is the biggest gift you can give anyone. And that's the gift you give in marriage, your soul. Why give yourself away like that to any person if they're not willing to marry you and make a life with you? They're not worth it. I'm telling the truth. I lived it and I lived to tell. Gratefully, I never contracted one of these awful illnesses that can render you infertile. I lived to have a family. Thank you, Hashem. Wow. I lived. There are a lot of dangerous situations young girls put themselves in. It was not taught to me why I should wait until marriage, why it's preferred. Please read my book, Blindsided by Messiah. I'm not Pollyanna. I'm not Patty Perfect. I lived it. I know the pitfalls, and I know now the truth, and I know what's best. And I'm so grateful that my children all follow the life of Torah, and they're doing the right thing and getting married, and they're not engaging in the same secular, awful behaviors I grew up and tried out for myself. I got burned over and over again until I learned through the school of hard knocks. You get married, you do it the right way, you do it God's way. Please buy my book. I'm here for you. I lived it. I'm just like you, whoever you are. I'm an ordinary American woman who woke up to an extraordinary gift, and I know the difference between living a secular life without God in every moment, in every day, and now, Moshiach. Incredible? Yeah, a miracle, and totally true. It's time. Let's work for peace. God bless you. Go on Amazon now and learn God's ways.